When I was growing up, I learned a lot about Europe. I learned a lot about Britain. I learned a lot about Australia, about Germany, many other countries in Europe, in the West. I learned a lot. But strangely enough, I knew very little about African countries. I mean, if at all, if I'm to be honest, because I'm trying to recall if I learned about African countries. If I did, obviously I can't remember much. And given what is happening right now with Africans, especially South Africa, and listening to the videos, reading comments, and just reflecting on some of the sentiments that Africans are expressing about other Africans, about other African countries, I'm starting to wonder if our challenges are as a result of us not knowing each other. We don't understand about one another. We don't know, or we have never really been to other African countries. Because even though we have Africans who have never set foot in other African countries, they already have assumptions. They have assumptions about those countries, about how people live in those countries, how developed or underdeveloped that African country is, how friendly those people are in that country, a lot of things, many assumptions. And I'm wondering, where are those assumptions coming from? And in a way, I already know the answer to that. Those assumptions are coming from the stories that are out there, the narratives. They come from the headlines, the news headlines. They come from the old stereotypes, things that have been implanted in us over many years. And I'll tell you something. Before I went to Botswana, I had a picture in my mind of what Botswana might look like or feel like, because I had heard many things about Botswana. I had read about Botswana because I never go to a country before learning a little bit about that country. I always like to find out a bit about a country before I go. So I knew, a bit about Botswana, but when I arrived, I was even surprised by everything that I learned, everything that I felt, what I saw, and everything. And it had nothing to do with the museums or, the tourist attractions. It had nothing to do with that. For me, what really touched me was what Botswana felt like. It felt different from what I imagined. It felt different. And I've also been to South Africa a few times, not just once, not just twice, but a few times. And what I imagined as well before going to South Africa at the time was not necessarily how I experienced it. And I can tell you that, yes, despite what is happening right now in South Africa, there are beautiful people in South Africa, people who are welcoming in South Africa. And I mean, that's another video. But what I'm saying in this video is, you never know a country. You never know a country until you've been there. And Africa, the truth is, Africa is diverse, and it is far more sophisticated than we would like to think. And speaking of traveling to other African countries, another surprising thing is that many Africans will tell you a lot about Paris, about Italy, about Dubai, about London, and other countries. They will tell you in detail about those countries or those cities. But when it comes to our African countries, when it comes to neighboring countries, they don't know much. They know very little about those countries. And you should listen to Africans engage in discussions about other countries in Europe or in the West. You should listen to the intellectual discussions that they have when they're talking about other countries. Yeah, they describe things in great detail and they know a lot. They have the information at their fingertips. Even when they're discussing people, historical figures in those countries, yeah, those discussions are very impressive. But when it comes to our own countries, when it comes to our own fellow Africans, neighboring countries, our own history and all of that, we don't know much. We don't know much. And this matters more now than ever before, because if you listen to what is happening, if you listen to what is going on right now among Africans, there's a lot of suspicion, a lot of arguing, a lot of misunderstanding, a lot of labeling. Africans are labeling other African countries based on limited experience, based on limited knowledge of that country, based on stories that are out there, false narratives. And I'm saying, how can we truly appreciate each other if we don't know, if there's that information gap? If we don't truly understand each other, how can we appreciate one another? How can we even debunk those false narratives? If we've got limited knowledge of one another, if we've got limited experience of each other, how can we even debunk? Because you can't debunk what you don't know. And yes, I'm also one of those people who are passionate about changing the narrative of Africa, because it is important that we change the narrative. And I believe in that. I believe in that, and I'm passionate about that. But changing the narrative starts with us. It starts with us taking the time to understand each other, to know each other. It starts with us being more willing to travel, being more willing to learn about each other, being more willing to listen. To listen. Because the truth is, Africa is not just one story. I already say that Africa is sophisticated, it is diverse. It's not just one story. And if we take the time to learn the beauty of our stories, of all our stories, then we might start appreciating each other, and we might start changing the narratives. And until we take the time to learn each other, to understand each other better, we'll continue to misunderstand each other. And we can kiss that unity goodbye. We can forget about it. Because my wish is to travel to more African countries. I want to understand about other African countries better. I want to understand my fellow Africans, their way of life. Because until we take the time, we'll always be suspicious of one another. We'll always be fearful of one another. We'll always have these assumptions about each other. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about infrastructure. It's not just about politics. It's not just about the economies, our economies. But it's about understanding each other. It's about the way we relate to each other. Let us start there. Let us start there.